Okay, I got another video I thought I would show you. You ever heard of that saying, everyone wants to go to heaven, but no one wants to die? Indicating you've got to do something to qualify yourself to go to heaven, obviously. Well, most people would like to be financially independent, and working a job, being a small entrepreneur, salesperson, whatever, most of the time doesn't afford you enough resources, enough income to truly be financially independent. I started trading 18 years ago. If you've seen my little video, I've trained several people. Recently, my couple of nieces motivated me to put what I've learned on how to trade, how to really be financially independent, into a video form. So here's another example. I'm going to show you what I do, how I make my money by myself. I don't have employees, I don't have customers, I don't have things I have to deal with. I just use my thinking, and I've learned how to what they call buying and selling. So let me show you a trade here, and I'll show you what that means. This is Monday. The 24th is a Monday. I took a trade. I'm going to be out of town with my wife for a couple of days. So I took a trade, a template that I developed years ago, told me, gives me high probability when to buy, when to sell. So that's the big question. Well, when's a good time to buy a stock? When's a good time to sell it? Figure that out, you're in the game. So my template gave me high probability buy. So Thursday I bought. The blue dot means that's where I placed my trade. These lines here aren't there until I close the trade. I had a couple little positions back here, but I'm showing you from here. So Thursday I bought right here. It did all this Thursday. Friday, the next day, it does its little movement, the stock's up and down. Now I know this up and down doesn't mean a whole lot to you. I'm just showing you the type of returns, the kind of money you can make. So did this Thursday, did this Friday. Monday morning, it jumped up to here. That was my indication, close out the trade. So I did at this white dot. So with these 1,500 shares, Thursday, Friday, Monday morning, I closed the trade. I made about $5,000. Not bad. And I'm in St. Simon's Island on a trip while this is happening. So a little bit later, I bought again. My template said buy. Now I was a little early on this trade, but you see I placed a new order to buy. Blue means playing it going up. I was in the money. It started moving against me. I'm losing a little bit of money here. But then it came back up, and I ended up closing the trade right here at the end of the day. That trade, plus one other trade, to go over down to this one, Cisco, I took this trade also. You notice the trade I just showed you, I played it going up to make money as the trade was going up. This trade, I did exactly the opposite. Because one of the cool things about trading stocks, if you recall, you might know, I don't care which direction, the stock going up or the stock going down. My template tells me high probability which way to play it. So the red means I intend this stock to play in it going down. So I placed another order here to play the stock going down. Went flat, moved against me. This is all within my parameters. And if you're interested, of course, someday hopefully I can teach you what all this means. But I ended up closing the trade. This is another winning trade. So between this little trade here and this trade here, I made $1,000. So the $5,000 on these 2 days, $1,000 this morning. Look down at the bottom. I closed. That means closed profit and loss. After commissions, I made $6,000. Now, what's really cool about that, some people think, oh, that's a lot of money. Some people, that's not much money. The idea was I didn't have to be there bodily working. I didn't have to be performing something, doing all that type stuff. I just learned years ago, I learned when to buy, when to sell stocks. So the only buttons I'm pushing are this buy button or sell button up here. So anyway, just thought I'd show you what this is. So for a lot of people, this is maybe half their monthly income. Some people, it's their, monthly income. I did that in 2 days. Hopefully this is something that interests you. If so, please look up my course. I'll teach you everything you need to know how to engage this, how to even get the money so that you can trade, how to simulate trading, the whole 9 yards. Okay, thanks for watching.